all viewers. I'm back again, once again, in a live session. This time around, one of your favorite and my favorite, my close buddy with me, Ibrahim Yusuf from South Africa. Ibrahim, Assalamu alaikum and happy Ramadan to you. Hope you are going a very good Ramadan. How are you? Long time.
Walaikum salam. Ramzan Mubarak to you too. I'm good and you? Yeah, it's been a long time. Just excited for today's batch PSL. I might not be able to watch it because of Maghrib and Tarawih time here in South Africa, but we'll catch up on it later after that.
So, how things are going, brother?
It's going good. Going good.
Okay. So, guys, as you are well aware that Ibrahim has also run channel name as EB Sports Talk, and it's not like a very unfamiliar face to you. He has been like in videos from quite like time now, 2 to 3 years. We have conducted PSL session, but due to the like some task matters, we were a bit occupied, but now he's there, and inshallah will be there in the remaining PSL playoffs and the final. So, Ibrahim, this edition of PSL is near to the conclusion, and we are in the playoff stage in which Peshawar Zalmi taking on Multan Sultan. Do you think two hot favorite and deserving team in the final in the playoff, or you see might be some other team can also be jumping?
No, there's two deserving teams. They played well throughout the league stage and they deserve to be the top two. But I think one of Quetta, Gladiators and United could upset the loser of today in the next qualifier. But that will have to wait for that who's playing who on the day. But today I think it'll be two good teams and two good friends playing each other, Babar versus Rizwan. So it'll be an interesting
Yeah,
match.
definitely. Okay, Ibrahim, if you walk through like the roads to the playoff, both Peshawar Zalmi and Multan Sultan, obviously ending in 13 points and 14 points, both. Considering Peshawar Zalmi, they have a start, like lose couple of matches, then gain the momentum. One match is wash out. After that, they have been like unbeaten throughout. Like they have played A plus cricket and they showing some spark. Different individuals showing different spark. On the other hand, Multan Sultan is bit very consistent. And the only two matches they lost, they are two against Peshawar Zalmi, and one of the match they lost against some other team. So, do you think this factor that Multan Sultan lose both matches to Peshawar Zalmi, and both of them were quite close matches. One is like 4 runs margin, and one I believe is 5 runs. This thing can impact today's match, or Multan Sultan and Rizwan will go with a free mind.
No, I think Multan and Sultans and Rizwan will go with a free man. And the second match, you also should consider that Multan Sultans had already secured a playoff spot. So what they did was they were testing players. There was a few players unavailable due to certain reasons. So they started testing their bench strength in that match, and they made a few changes. Some didn't work, and then it didn't help on the day, and it moved to Shah Zalmi's favor. But you have to also say that both matches were very close. And if certain factors were right, Multan could have easily won those matches. So they wouldn't take too much into those
Yeah.
games. It's a new day, new game. It's a playoff. Rizwan is a very good captain. He's sharp. He knows how to strategize well. So he'll back his team. He has a better full strength team today. So it'll be interesting to see what he
Yeah,
does.
totally agree. You have spoke about bench strength. We have seen like Multan Sultan is a very like decent times, decent like side in terms of players, and even their bench strength is like very solid and very impressive. We have seen in the couple of matches that Rizwan tried like few like he rested Muhammad Ali, then David Willie. So if in order to like seen Multan Sultan current players, David Willie, Osama Mir, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Rizwan, and Usman. Out of these four or five, do you think who will be the most impactful person in this specific match which is going to play like shortly between Peshawar Zalmi and Multan Sultan? A few names I highlighted that is Usman, Rizwan, Osama Mir. They are exceptional throughout. To whom you think that can be a very vital for Multan Sultan today?
I think Usman Khan with the bat and Johnson Charles. And with the ball, I think Osama Mir and Muhammad Ali, and maybe Abbas Afridi as well. Abbas Afridi also could contribute with the bat as they're looking to play him as an all rounder. So it'll be interesting.
Okay, EB, moving forward, definitely we have seen different tracks like in Karachi, there's a bit slow wicket, but sometimes we've seen, especially Karachi versus Zalmi match, it's like 4.2 like spin ratio they were saying. So, do you think that Karachi wickets like behave in the same manner? It will be not that much scoring, even though 170, 180, 190 even is sometimes part score, sometimes they get unable to defend. So what will be the par score and won the toss? Would you like to be bat first if Multan is batting first or Peshawar Zalmi, or they will go for the ball first as we see in throughout the tournament? Because contrast to Pindi, Karachi is a bit different like deck. Your thoughts on that?
I think win the toss and bat first, look to put the total around between 150, 170, and then defended. I think the Karachi wicket has been the slowest of the three. It's not been easy to bat on second, even though they say this due date hasn't been that easy to bat on. Spinners have been getting grip and turn, and I think Multan do have a strong spin attack. They have the Chinaman in, I think, Faisal Akram, and they have Osama Mir, and then they can use Iftikhar Ahmed and Kushdil Shah as well. So they might look to take that to their advantage and win, and also use their pace bowlers well with the seam movement. So I think they'll be looking
Yeah,
to.
perfectly said. Moving to Peshawar Zalmi, we have already discussed that Multan Sultan has a very set of pools of as we have mentioned, like Rizwan, Abbas Afridi, Usama Mir. Peshawar Zalmi openers, Saim Ayub and like Babar Azam has like tremendously going in this tournament, especially the way Saim Ayub started the power play with the anchor role with Babar sometimes. Very impressive strike rate this time around. Babar Azam have played around 150 to 160 strike rate, especially in Pindi. How do you rate Babar Azam as the highest run getter in this 498, 500 to be more precise in this tournament? And there are six, 3 to 4 matches, not Peshawar Zalmi 3 to 4, but couple of matches Peshawar Zalmi can still add on. So, how do you rate current Babar Azam considering the way he performed in PSL 9? A bit
He's
different? Or
up.
yeah.
He's upped his game and he's been playing a bit more aggressive. He's been looking to attack. There has been a few times where he's slowed down a bit, but that's because he was looking to rebuild a partnership with somebody else. But as soon as they got going again, he was aggressive, looking to attack. But I think he has been aggressive. One point that he's struggling to still is complete the innings. Whenever towards the end of the innings, he's looking to be more aggressive and play those big shots. He kind of hits one shot and he loses his wicket, or misses the shot and he gets bowled a LBW. So he still has to work on that part of the game, but he's improved a lot and he showed a much more aggressive game, which is looking good for Pakistan. So he's been good for Peshawar Zalmi as well because he's been one of the key batsmen. The rest have struggled. It's been him and Saim Ayub really who they depended on to bat deep into the innings and really score a big score either to get to par or even above par. So again, I think today it will be the same. The two will be key, but they will also need the middle order to contribute.
Okay, the viewers who have just joined, I just like introducing my very close buddy Ibrahim Yusuf, running the channel like EB Sports Talk, and we are like conducting first qualifier that is Zalmi against like Sultans. So talking about Babar now, Saim again. We have seen in the PSL that he's bit like off color when he's facing the spinners. Shoaib Malik got him out on the first ball. The last match, Shoaib Malik also troubled him when there's a lot of swing in the pitch. So do you think Multan Sultan can take a race and start with early on with a spinner? We haven't seen like Rizwan did this thing. Normally go with like Abbas Afridi, Ali, and David Willie. We haven't seen that much spin operating. Do you think like I'm not sure Khuzdal Shah will play today or not. He can be a very effective like early on. So keeping Rizwan captaincy in mind and the way he's operating his troops, do you think that Multan Sultan can take a race if Zalmi is playing first or second? So we can start with a spinner early on with Simon Ayub with troubling. Your thoughts?
It will depend on the conditions, but they might just say get a spinner up in the power play and try and get that early wickets because also Cadmore has been struggling. If he's playing, then you have Sam and Cadmore, so the one opener and the number three against spin weak, so that will be a good option. And I don't think Rizwan will be this thing. He will be open to trying something new. So he might give Iftikhar or Kushdil Shah go in the power play and look to uh, exploit that weakness of Zalmi. And it will work probably and will be to Multan's advantage. So I think Zalmi should look out for that. Otherwise, I think Multan is looking the stronger team going into this match.
Yeah, truly said. Considering the Peshawar Zalmi fast bowlers, like Luke Wood is a good bowler. Recently, Naminul Haq just left the Zalmis, like he tweets that some the national duty. How impact that will be? Naveenul Haq is not playing, and how do you rate Peshawar Zalmi bowling? We have seen that Multan Sultan is a very good like bowling lineup. They have like in bitten pieces. They have some off color like Osama Mir. In one of the match, he conceded around 60 plus runs, but nevertheless, he's the leading wicket taker around 23 or 24 wickets, which is the highest in any leg spinner in the PSL history. So, how do you rate Peshawar Zalmi bowling like Amir Jamal, Lookwood, and who is the like you see there's a trump card today? Zalmi's bowling.
It's been decent. I think again it's going to be the key will be with the spinner Mehran Mumtaz,
Hmm.
and maybe if they play Arif Yaqub, he could be a key bowler. And again, they've lost Naveenul Haq and they lost three other overseas bowlers in Lungi Ngidi, Shamar Joseph, and Gats Atkinson, who weren't available for the whole tournament. So they're going to have to rely on if they want a pace bowler, you're going to be a local pace bowler in either Khurram Shahzad or Arshad Iqbal. But I think they might play the spinner Arif Yaqub today. So the two spinners will be the key for them.
And maybe how critical and important and impactful the captaincy in the 20 over format. Definitely, you are at the start mentioned the close buddies. Babar Rizwan have played a lot of cricket together. They are the openers of Pakistan for a very specific long time of period. So, do you think that the captaincy element in the almost it's not a knockout, obviously. It's never definitely who will lose definitely gets one more chance with the eliminator whoever wins then played. So you do think that Babar versus Rizwan in terms of captaincy can also play a vital role in this match, or it's like just like a normal thing?
No, it can play a role because then uh, it it's also the PCB are looking for new leaders for the Pakistan team. So they will. This is like a knockout game. So they want to see what the captain can do under pressure, making key decisions, and how he manages to keep himself calm and take the right decisions. So that's also on. That will be a test. So captaincy is going to play an important role as well.
Okay, captaincy is definitely going to play. When it comes to captaincy, let's talk about a bit of the coaching staff as well. We're seeing that Peshawar Zalmi since season one when when Darren Sammy was their player now acting as their coach, he's very like enthusiastic and totally involved and helping Babars. We have seen like in very patches that he's on the boundary line supporting Babar. On the contrast, Multan Sultan dugout seemed not that much effective. Even they have like 2 to 3 foreign coaches, in terms of female coaches, and they are very producing good results. So, do you think Babar is taking some extra help from Sami, or Sami involvement helps Babar Azam to build as a good captain or taking good decisions at certain times? It's like Babar mindset, or Sami is helping him around somewhere.
Uh, I think Sammy, when he sees certain situations where there's a panic and he knows Babar is not able to calm himself, he decides to come onto the boundary because he wants to take control of the situation because he doesn't want to lose the match. Whereas the Multan Sultan's dressing room, the management, they just trust Rizwan to be able to be calm enough and handle the situation all by himself and make the decisions. Whereas Zalmi feel that Babar is not doesn't have the composure to calm himself and do it. So they need the captain, the coach there to send messages and help make those decisions.
Okay, just like in the concluding remarks, if you are a Multan Sultan supporter, and what do you want considering their strength? They should bat first, depending definitely on the condition. But as a Multan supporter, if you are supporting Multan, do you think that Rizwan 11 should go for the bat first if they win the toss, or bowling would be good for them?
Bat first.
Bat first, runs on the board.
Yeah, bat first runs on the ball and put the pressure on Zalmi to chase.
Okay, Mehran Mumtaz or Osama Mir, who can be
Uh,
vital from their respective side, or both can be.
Both can be vital on the respective side. Osama Mir could be basically for the PZ, as I said, their middle order has been weak and spin has been a big concern. They struggle to face spin, so he will be a big effect. And Mehran Mumtaz has been doing well since he's been brought into the starting 11, so he will play a key role in the Karachi conditions.
Okay, B, as a neutral, since your team is Islamabad United, everyone knows now. So, as a concluding remarks, like being as a neutral, both the teams like playing for the number one spot, and whoever's win definitely qualify for the final. So, Considering overall PSL 9 what happened, do you think who is favourite for today's match? And I also want you to know that two players from Multan Sultan side and two from Peshawar Zalmi side who can be very critical in match winning from the respective side. First, who is favourite from prediction perspective and why you are going for that particular side? Yes, please.
Uh, Multan, because they have a well balanced side. They're strong and they've picked a team from the draft that they know that they have most players available. They've been very smart with their picks, and they haven't just looked at this season. They've looked at the next two seasons where there's a bit of clash for PSL and player availability might be a concern. And they've picked a team where they might have probably 80% of their side from this season going into the next two seasons as well, which is good for them. So very good balanced side, strong team, and they know they have clarity in what they want and what they want to do. And then players to look out for from Peshawar Zalmi, same Ayub with his batting and bowling, and then Mehran Mumtaz from the Multan Sultan. I think it's going to be Usman Khan and Usama Mir.
Okay, so this is our expert prediction. EB is going with Multan Sultan and player to watch is mentioned Saim Ayub, Mumtaz Behran, Usman Khan, and captaincy is also mentioning that player can be a vital role in this all important match because PCB is also looking for the captaincy battle because Shine is bit off color both in international and as well as with Lahore Qalandar. So let's see how direction it goes from the panel prediction wise. I'm also going with Multan Sultan, but the momentum currently with Zalmi, they have out of nowhere starting winning and winning with some handsome margins as well. So you never know how the day comes out, but keeping the performance of Multan Sultan, they outclass every team. Unfortunately, Babar Azam and team, the only team who can beat them twice. Let's see the result. Who's going to win today? And this is for today. And thanks to EB who joining and all the viewers who have watched us live this time. And we will inshallah get the time to in the second eliminator and then the second qualifier. So hope to see you around EB. Thank you. Jazakallah.
Okay, okay, right. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye.